At the beginning of the film, a robot is seen stranded on an island. The robot is discovered by a group of sailors and given the name Roz. Unfortunately, their introduction is brief as Roz is swept away by the waves. After a long struggle, Roz manages to reach the top of a cliff. Upon reaching the top, she finds herself in the wilderness. She begins exploring the area, hoping to receive a task from someone, as she is a versatile robot programmed to complete her assignments. During her journey, Roz encounters various forest inhabitants. Unfortunately, all the animals reject her presence. Roz tries to communicate, but she doesn't yet understand their language, so she can only help based on her instincts. Despite her efforts, the animals continue to reject her. Interestingly, Roz isn't the only one being shunned. The animals in the forest also despise one another. Seeing this unfortunate situation, Roz activates her learning mode to study the animals' language.
Hey, let me see.
Sometime later, Roz successfully learns to speak the animals' language and attempts to interact with them again. However, she is once again rejected and feared by all the animals. Feeling disheartened, Roz plans to return to her original place using the transmitter in her head. Unfortunately, her attempt fails when she is struck by lightning on a cliff and falls. After her fall, a group of raccoons tries to steal components from Roz's body. Although Roz manages to fend them off, one raccoon steals her transmitter. Roz chases the raccoon to the den of a bear named Peddler, who then chases Roz, causing her to fall into a ravine. Roz survives the fall, but a goose is killed in the process. Roz rescues one of the goose's eggs and decides to care for it. Unfortunately, a fox steals the egg, and Roz chases the fox to retrieve it. Roz even helps the fox, named Fing, by removing porcupine quills from its body. Finally, the goose egg Roz saved hatches. The gosling sees Roz as its mother and begins following her everywhere. Since Roz is an emotionless robot, she tries to leave the gosling behind, but the gosling keeps following her. Feeling overwhelmed, Roz entrusts the gosling, whom she names Brightbill, to a possum named Pinktail, who is raising her own children. However, Brightbill still chooses to follow Roz. Pinktail eventually assigns Roz the official task of raising Brightbill, starting with feeding him, teaching him to swim, and helping him learn to fly. Roz works hard to find suitable food for Brightbill and accidentally teaches him how to swim.
Fly!
Seeing Roz struggle, Fing offers to help, although Roz initially distrusts him due to his earlier attempt to eat Brightbill.
A bear?
Honey lunch!
After enjoying the free food Roz provides, Fing finally shows her the right food for Brightbill. After eating, they talk until sunset. Roz begins building a simple house for the three of them: Roz, Brightbill, and Fing. During the process, they encounter Peddler, the bear who is mocked by the forest animals for cutting down trees. Knowing that Peddler is skilled at building houses, Roz models her home after Peddler's.
He needs room for better.
Or Rosin 7 or
That night, they chat briefly before sleeping. As Brightbill is about to fall asleep, Peddler knocks on the door, startling him. Fing reads a bedtime story to calm Brightbill. Afterward, they all sleep together, feeling like a family. Time passes, and Brightbill grows up. Roz begins teaching him to fly, although it's not easy. Roz and Fing continue to encourage Brightbill not to give up.
Primary motor appendages and opposing.
Alone will probably.
I think I got it.
well alignment.
Try swimming with your feet.
You don't believe. Fly away!
Brightbill? As you can. Now.
Roses, but at least you.
One night, Roz even creates a special runway to help Brightbill practice flying. The next morning, Peddler brings a wooden leg for Roz to replace her missing one. Brightbill enthusiastically practices flying and eventually meets an eagle named Thunderbolt, who teaches him to fly stronger.
The sky.
Ready? For Goose.
Just my kiss.
Exactly.
The leader of the migrating geese, Longneck, also asks Roz to train Brightbill to fly long distances, up to a week without landing. Once Brightbill succeeds, Longneck invites him to join the winter migration.
Will you be here when I get back?
No.
Well, I like you.
I think.
As Brightbill leaves, Roz plans to return to her original home and live alone.
Rosin 7 activating return travel.
Mapping location.
The harsh winter forces the flock of geese, including Brightbill, to take shelter in a human city, where they are spotted by robots like Roz.
Hi.
Animal.
The geese panic as the robots start attacking them, but Brightbill survives thanks to Longneck's sacrifice.
Navigation compromised.
Come on! Now climb! That's it! Keep up!
Brightbill.
In the forest, Roz asks Fing to help gather all the animals at her large house to shelter them from the winter. Thanks to Roz's care, the animals survive despite their initial conflicts. Fing becomes angry at the animals for not appreciating Roz's sacrifices, but they eventually realize their mistake and hibernate peacefully until spring.
That she let you all freeze.
You all have instincts that, before I shut down, I will.
In the spring, Roz wakes up and learns that Brightbill is returning.
Brightbill!
We made it!
Although she wants to meet him, she holds back. One night, a large aircraft controlled by a jellyfish-like robot named Vontour arrives to take Roz home and erase her memory. Roz hesitates, but her love for Brightbill drives her to resist.
Ross!
Quit messing around! I'm so proud of you.
As Vontour tries to capture Roz, the forest animals prepare to protect her and even fight the robots for her sake.
Brightbill!
Ross!
Brightbill and the flock of geese chase the aircraft, finding Roz just as she is about to lose her memory.
Ross? I love you.
I love you too.
Roz's love for Brightbill restores her memories. Together, they defeat Vontour and escape the aircraft.
What now? Whoa!
Everything I need.
Back in the forest, Fing and the animals extinguish a fire caused by the robot's explosion. All the animals rejoice at Roz's safe return. They live happily as one family.
There are things there, because I was listening with a different part of
I need you.
migration. And when it is, I will find my way.
Roz and the animals rebuild their home from scratch. Season after season passes, and when winter comes, the animals gather at Roz's large house to reminisce about their time together. Elsewhere, Roz works as a labor robot helping humans. Despite her interactions with humans, Roz misses the warmth of her animal friends. Finally, she reunites with Brightbill. They embrace happily, and the film ends.